All right, guys, how's it going? I plan on doing a bunch of videos, so look forward to those coming out here soon. But this is my first official video, so let's go ahead and get started. Everybody's been talking about the TAPS lately, has a lot to say about it, but I've seen nobody use it in conjunction with other systems. So figured I'd go ahead and be the first. While we're at it, we're gonna knock out USGI stuff. How good is it? Is it even worth getting? With that being said, let's go and get started. So as a base layer, well, I guess as the foundation of all this, I have a battle belt. It is a Eagle Industries belt with some little fast mag things with Kydex inserts on that side. Got an NVG pouch, or I think it's a canteen pouch, I'm not sure, but it has an NVG insert that's padded, and it's got a tie down point in there so I can throw my 14s in, and that's the belt setup. And then over top of that, I have a surplus MBAV. I think I got it for like $110. It's a great little plate carrier for what it is. Velcro's a little worn, but it still has a lot of life left in it. I don't like the little clips that are on the inside. That's a bit annoying. Condor, I think my first plate carrier ever was no, it was a Shellback. That's what it was, Shellback Tactical. I do not like clips on the inside. It's stupid. It's unnecessary redundancy that creates hot spots and wear marks on your side, and it's stupid. It's unnecessary. Overall, it's fine though. It works just fine. I think I'm the first person to have a video of the TAPS over top of body armor. So, excuse me, but this is a Spiritus Systems upgrade kit on a TAPS system. Got the TAPS from Sportsman Guide for $20, and I got the upgrade kit for after tax and everything. It was $170, shipped as well, because I got it on Black Friday. I think it's originally $180, but I got it for $150, and then of course taxes in the shipping made it about $170, I think $175, somewhere around there. So do I think it's worth it? Depends. What do you want from your TAPS? You can get the TAPS, like I said, for $20 from Sportsman Guide. Does not include straps of any sort, so you don't get shoulder straps, you do not get a back strap, so you'd have to buy that separately. If you already have that, then that's like $60, $70 right there you don't have to spend. And already I would say it's not worth getting the Spiritus upgrade system, because you can get these, you can get a roller shock cord, matter of fact, for $10-15, like 100 feet or 250 feet. I don't remember exactly. I might be thinking paracord, but shock cord's not super expensive. Then you got this hanger pouch. I forgot what Spiritus calls it, but you've got a zippered top up here. You have Velcro panels on the front and the back, and there are tie down points. They include the shock cord for that as well. So you've got shock cord you can use for the tie down loops, or you can use it to put in the grommets to hang a tourniquet from there if you want. For me, I'm not doing that because I have a tourniquet stuffed in one of the radio pouches on the TAPS. We'll get to that in a minute. But then there is a front pouch right here, and Adam has talked about it before from Spiritus Systems, why they do double zippers. That way if one breaks, you always have one that will at least shut the zippered area that you're trying to shut. So there's that, okay? And then here, good demonstration of the problems you can come across when you are stacking things. Now I do need to tighten this just a tad bit. I previously had this size to my MBAV without plates in it, and I just threw plates in, so I just lengthened every strap on here to throw it over top, and it is decently sized. For the back strap is good, but the straps up here are a little bit oversized, or I have them too loose. See, so that demonstrates, you know, the problems that you can have, and I did that because I just threw some fake body armor in there just to show the sizing. Okay, so it is very well doable. You can definitely wear this over body armor, but just know that that is a limitation to stacking stuff, right? I mean, it's not super intuitive to have a plate carrier on and then toss on backpack straps over top for your assault pack or 3-day pack, whatever it is you're running. It's just not super awesome, but it is doable. You could put a trifold shoulder pad over this. It would, of course, just add more bulk. And whenever you put a sling on, now you have a sling on top of a trifold, on top of this, on top of your plate carrier, on top of the straps for the belt. If you ditch the belt, you have one just hanging on your hips, you know. You just got to play with it and work with it. But this right here is just a demonstration of what you can accomplish with USGI stuff in surplus kit, you know. So with that being said, let's go and get started on the TAPS itself. of course, the two furthest most, pockets or pouches are designed for radios. Spiritus Systems has included very generous shock tube lengths to adjust for radios. That's more than enough for a Baofeng. Even with the extended, I think it's a 3-volt extension. I don't remember. But you also have these shock tube holders or adjustments, whatever. You just pinch it, pull your shock tube out, and it'll keep it. It's a keeper. There you go, keeper. But right now I don't have anything in there. I don't really exactly know where I'm going with this kit yet, but this is how it's presented from Spiritus. Okay, this is what you get, so I want to show that to everybody else. You go in one more pouch on either side, because it's all a carbon copy of each other, parallel to one another, you know. So the next one in, right here, I've got Haley Strategic collaboration knife with Tor, and it fits in there just fine. It's got a Kydex insert. You could put Velcro on there. I believe it came with it, but it would actually stay in that pouch just fine. Currently, I don't have one in there because I don't want this on there. I have a belt that I do use for my shooting drills, and I put this on there. I just wanted to demonstrate what this pouch would fit, and that's a pretty good size Kydex sheath. Okay, so it will fit a knife just fine. If you do want to put a knife there, if you don't, it'll fit AR mags. I just don't put them there because of the curvature of the TAPS system. You can see it bunches up a little bit. It would make re-indexing a son of a bitch, so I don't even mess with it, right? Up front, you got 4 magazines. It's already more than a standard placard, or micro placard. So, you know, I'm already liking this setup a little bit more. And then, of course, I got one down here, got one in the gun. It's a minimum of 6. You can have extra magazine pouch over here, 2 more stacked in there for, I guess, if you have to go in there, you can eventually put it and index it in your TAPS. But let's go over this real quick, these 4 different magazine spots. I actually really like it. It's not as intuitive to index as Kydex, of course, and I'd say even a little bit less so than elastic magazine retention. Like Spiritus Systems, they do elastic, and I think Faro has some as well. But you know, you can still manage. I mean, it's got a little bit of a Cordura in there. That is how you index it. It's definitely doable. It's much more difficult on the inside, the middle portion of the rig, but you can. And just for reference, I have a Duramag Speed magazine. It's their aluminum series, and it fits these just fine. It's USGI profile, so there's no problem at all with that. Okay, then we have an MFT magazine. I don't care what anybody says about these magazines. Yeah, they're not the most durable, but for a training mag, $6 for this thing, it's just fine. I don't find a problem with using these. So say what you want, I really don't care. It's my money. If you want to buy me a magazine, you can do it. And then we have a Min2 magazine. It's a little more girthy on the side. So yes, it's a little bit wider, but you can see for the most part what goes in an actual magazine is fairly slim. It's the same dimensions as a standard USGI magazine because that's what goes in your mag well. Surprising, I know. So these fit just fine. Anything that's going to fit an AK mag is going to fit a wider AR style magazine just fine. So we got that one in there. And then we have a Lancer Systems L5. Don't ask, I dyed it. They don't sell blue ones, okay? But these fit just fine as well, and they are a little bit thicker because all the ribbing on there for his pleasure in this case. And then it's got a bunch of little bumps on there as well. Pretty good for texture. This is obviously just being flashy, being the Instagram stuff, you know. But that's indexing with no other magazines there. But it is a son of a gun trying to index whenever you have a full TAPS kit up here with a bunch of magazines there. So it can be a pain in the ass, just know that. So all in all, what do I think? Is it worth it? If you absolutely have to have this, then yeah, I would say it's worth it. If you don't need a hanger, then no, it's not. You can just get any old straps, you can get any shock tube, and you can make a little pull tab out of damn near anything, and that's perfectly fine. I would say what saves it is fat straps. Now, of course, mine didn't come with any straps whatsoever, because I did get it surplus, used, and beat the living hell out of too. But the Spiritus Systems upgrade kit for it, yeah, it's got some cool stuff on it, but I mean, I can get straps from anywhere else. The fat strap design or whatever with a back strap for 60 bucks, and then get some elastic for excuse me, what's it called, shock tube, whatever, for 10 bucks, and then I can make some pull tabs. I mean, or you just get the SNS ones if you want those. You have to have those, and you can get that, and it's cheap. You don't have to spend $180 and then get it shipped and pay tax on that. But it is nice. It is nice. Is it worth upgrading a kit like this? It depends on what you want. At that point, you may as well just get the split rig from Spiritus if that's what you're after. Just carrying a whole bunch of stuff, and it does have its own unique perks because you can unclip it from the front. And if you are in the prone, you're more of a SPR, DMR roll, you can unclip it, fold it out, and you can get to all your stuff still. And if you need to hurry up and go, you never took off your kit. You just got to get up, start taking off. That's it. So there are cons to other systems, but this is a surplus system that is very usable, that you can use, I think, in just about any scenario. If you don't need armor, cool, don't put armor under this. If you do need armor, it's manageable. It's definitely manageable. It doesn't even stick out as far as standard micro placards do. Granted, I don't have pouches on it yet, but you get one assault style pouch or a admin pouch. It's going to bring you out to about here, and guess where your hanger is. Same profile. So I think it is worth it for some. And if you already have some of those components, don't worry about it. If you absolutely have to have a hanger, I think you can get just about any pouch. And if it's got MOLLE capability, or if it doesn't have an integrated MOLLE strap going through it, get a malice clip and put it through the MOLLE on the front of the TAPS, okay? You can have it hang off the front slightly. Now, yes, it's going to be tilted back a little more like this, but you also just saved yourself $180. So do what you want. I just wanted to show sort of how the system is whenever you start stacking it with other things and using it in conjunction with plate carriers and just whatever else, war belts. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I guess I'll do a quick 360 for you guys, but with my arms too, so you can see the TAPS. It is fairly comfortable. Again, you have problems whenever you come to a lot of straps, harnesses and stuff. They just all start working against each other. I imagine as long as you have this tied down pretty well, it'd work fine. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, all that. This is my first official video, so I do plan on doing more in the future, sort of growing a channel. So if you want to tell people about this, go ahead. I'd appreciate it. And I hope to have more stuff for you here soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.